Good evening and happy 60th anniversary, Jones Memorial. What a great day. God gave us some beautiful weather today. Hopefully you got a chance to get outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. I'm here at the church in front of our live studio audience. Make some noise. Can you hear it? That's how we do it here at Jones. We have a live audience for Mr. Marcus D. Wiley, who'll be here in a second. Just want to do some announcements. It wouldn't be church unless we had church announcements. There's a pigeon in it. But anyway, so on tomorrow, we will have one service at 11 o'clock. It will not be the drive-in service. We will be online. So you need to go to thehighwaychurch.org/live. What's that? highwaychurch.org/live, and that way you will see us. We have an exciting lineup for you today. I remember a few years ago for church anniversary, we invited one of the members of the church to tell jokes. It fell flat. I won't call his name, but Reg knows who I'm talking about. So today we've upgraded. We spent a lot of money to get this fella. Mr. Marcus Wiley is a homeboy from Houston. He's a professor at the Texas Southern University. I guess we can applaud that. Yeah, sure. He's also an author of a book. He is a comedian. He does clean comedy. In Jesus' name, amen. He's also a preacher's kid, and so he can relate to all of us. So if you would, get on your feet, make some noise, enjoy yourself at home. Let's give a good warm round of applause to Mr. Marcus D. Wiley. He's in the house. He's in the house.
What's happening? That's for y'all to say, hey. Okay, yeah. All, what is that, 8 of y'all? Thank you. Thank y'all for being here. You know, it's been rough out here. It's been rough out here doing these virtual shows, but I have bills. And so, I got to do these shows. What's up, Jones Memorial, United Methodist Church, everybody out there in virtual land, all the people that's up in here, what's happening? Want to thank y'all so much for inviting me out on this evening. Again, like I say, I have bills. Because of this pandemic, my bills did not stop. Matter of fact, they got more aggressive. I have some disrespectful bills. I mean, they come to the house not wearing their mask. My bills ain't even in the envelope no more. They just showing up. Reliance sent me 2 bills this month. I'm like, ain't that much light on at my house? But, appreciate it. These bills, I don't even call them bills no more. I call them by their real name. Bills is a nickname. I call them Williams because that's what I'm paying. I'm paying Big Williams at my house. But tonight, y'all going to help me pay for at least one of them. So thank you, Jones Memorial United Methodist Church. Now, I live in Pearland, and I passed by on 288. And I've been seeing this church. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. I watch church, and I was always wondering, when were they going to invite me, when they going to invite me, because I stalk churches. This is how I feed my family. I just show up at churches and try to get on, try to do shows. And so finally I got that call. But I tell you, this little road right here, what's this little road right here? Does that mean you know? It's always something going on right here on this little road. I don't know if it's because of this Popeyes or this McDonald's, but it's always like a little collision right here. Little cars swinging and banging, all that type of stuff. But I'm here. Let me get into it. Virtual church ain't been good for me. I don't like it. I'm ready to get back to church. I like regular church. Now, it's a few things about virtual church that I do like. I like the fact that my church started at 10, and I set my alarm for 9:59. Now, I like that part. I ain't tripping. You ain't got to find nothing to wear on Sunday no more. You ain't got to fight through no traffic, okay? You ain't got to some mean usher at the church trying to seat you somewhere you don't want to sit. You don't got to deal with none of that no more. I just wake up, grab my phone. Love that. I also love the fact that communion. We still take communion at my church. And communion, my pastor, he just say, get something in your hand. That's his word. Every first Sunday, get something in your hand. And so for the longest, I've been wanting to upgrade communion. I've been wanting to supersize communion. You know, we've been eating that cracker and drinking that grape juice for far too long. And so I just believe now that my pastor been saying get something in your hand, I have changed that cracker and that grape juice to Hennessy and a honey bun. Let him use you. Yeah. I can tell in my spirit, some of you folk out there, you don't like that, but that's church growth. Yeah, if you want Jones Memorial to grow, put that Hennessy up in here on communion and watch how they be like, oh, I love Pastor Livingston. I like his vision. Yeah, you got to do that. So I'm digging that. I'm digging the time, and I am digging communion. But what I'm not digging about virtual church is the fact that my pastor, he's trying his best to make me think I'm still in service. Yeah, he's saying stuff that he would normally say to a crowded room, but now he's on, my phone, and I'm not feeling that. Like, he keep telling me, touch my neighbor. And I'm sleeping. I got a wife. I'm touching her. Probably not the way you want, not the way you a lot of stuff. Type God will make a way if nobody else will help you. I be like, bro, I'm not textually active. I'm not doing all that typing on this here. Just preach. Then I had to tell my pastor, too, listen, stop preaching an hour on virtual. You got to cut that sermon down, man. I already know Jesus went to Calvary, save a rich like you and me. That's love. I got that part. Man, just cut that sermon down. Sermon should be about 10 minutes on virtual, but he's still 45 minutes strong. I'm like, Pastor, come on, you losing us. You losing me. If you ain't losing nobody, you losing me. And so, like that little old part. But besides that, things been good. I know this coronavirus has gotten a lot of folk scared, a lot of folk uncomfortable, all that good stuff. Too much, not me. The only thing that I didn't like about this coronavirus, the whole pandemic, I didn't like the fact how people would confess that they have it. This is my problem. Now you want to confess. I know folk won't even confess their sins, but yet and still now they want to get on social media and be like, I've contracted COVID-19, so you all need to take it serious. And where I come from in life, you just don't confess those type of things to people. I was telling my friends the other day, my funeral, my casket is going to be the heaviest casket in funeral history because it's going to be full of secrets. It's stuff that I'm not telling folk, and I ain't going to start telling people. Then I don't like the people who don't have COVID but speculate that they had it. Yeah, you done seen them. Probably some of y'all right now. Some of y'all, you be like, you know what? I think I had it in December. No, you didn't. Now you won't. I ain't just never seen how folks just want this thing so bad. And so, that's the only big problem that I've had with the whole COVID-19. And then, watch this. This ain't my first pandemic. Now, I can't get all the way into it because I know this is church. I can't get all the way into it, but I will just tell you the senior dorm. And they had a chlamydia outbreak. Yeah, chlamydia. Yeah, I know some of y'all chlamydia. That's not a book of the Bible. No, it's not. That's a disease. And so, but I was safe. God put a fence around me. I'm good, but I ain't gonna get into it. But I'm just letting you know this ain't my first rodeo, okay? I know how to survive a pandemic, all right? Yeah, I do. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but this weekend is National Back to Church Weekend. This weekend right here is National Back to Church Weekend. The crazy part, the fact that we have to have a holiday for people we've been doing. Watch this. Y'all had a beautiful conversation. I go to the barbershop every Thursday. You see my line. I go every Thursday, and I'm at the barbershop. And at my barbershop, we talk about everything. At my barbershop, we talk about politics. We talk about women. We talk about sports. We talk about girls. We talk about cars. We talk about ladies, okay? Females is a running theme at my barbershop. But this one particular day at the barbershop, the topic of church came up. I've been going to the same barbershop since college, had no idea that none of the barbers in my barbershop go to church. None of them. It's 6 barbers in there, 5 barbers. Not one of them go to church. And so since we talk about everything, I thought, let me find out why these guys not going to church. Started with the barber on the far left, dude by the name of Eric. I said, E, why you don't go to church? E say, Mark, I don't go to church because it's boring. I need y'all to pay attention. When we start coming back to church, I need y'all to know why people not coming to church and why we have to have a national back to church Sunday, okay? He said, church is boring. Now, I've been to church all my life. Church ain't never been boring, but it's been long. Oh, yeah, don't act like it ain't been long. I know y'all Methodists, y'all probably don't have this problem, but Baptists, oh, my God. My dad at church start at 10 o'clock. We still there at 2:30. That's too long. Anytime you somewhere for 4 hours, it need to come with a check. It need to come with a stipend. It need to come with a meal. Just need to have those facets to go along with it, okay? Church has been long. My daddy, when he preached, he always saying stuff like, I'm on my way to my seat. 10 minutes later, I'm on my way to my seat. And I be wanting to say, dog, do we need to bring the seat to you? I mean, did you forget where you was sitting? Over at my church, my pastor always trying to close. I'm trying to close. I'm trying to close. And if you go to the mall, they never trying to close. 9 o'clock, close. Walmart, close. CVS, 9 o'clock, they just close. And so a lot of times where people, they will equate long to boring. Next barber in there is a dude by the name of Jason. I said, Jay, why you don't go to church? Jay say, Mark, I don't go to church because it's routine. That's what he said. He says routine. He said, I already know what to expect. They do the same thing every week. Praise team gonna sing 2 songs. One fast. Y'all already know. Yeah, you already know. They do the same. It's the same order every week. He say church just like The Young and the Restless. I could not watch The Young and the Restless for 4 months. And when I finally see it, pick up right where I left off. Victor still with Nikki. Jack still trying to get Jabot. It's the same storyline. Yeah. So he say it's routine. That's why he don't go. Next barber is my barber, dude by the name of Rob. I say, Rob, man, why you don't go to church? Rob said, Mark, I don't go to church because everybody in there fake. Now, he talking about y'all. All y'all that's watching, all in here, he talking about y'all. Yeah, he say church folk fake, but that's when I had to tell him. I said, Rob, church folk ain't fake, man. Everybody in there realize and understand that they need somebody greater. And they just in there trying to get their life together the best way they know how. Yeah. So I took up for y'all. Us. I took up for us. Next barber in there's a dude by the name of Bo. I said, Bo, why you don't go to church? Bo say, Mark, I don't go to church because all they want is your money. I said, Bo, where else in the world do you go where they don't want your money? I wouldn't even want to go somewhere where they don't want my money. Don't you know you get what you pay for? Yeah, you get exactly what you pay for. And I don't know why when money come up at the church, people get all stiff, arms fold, eyes roll, lips twist. Stuff costs, I'm looking at y'all here in Jones Memorial. This is nice, man. My first time in here. This nice. They got basketball goals in here for the visitors. They got plush seating in here. That stuff costs. These instruments cost. Costs. Don't you at church one time and the pastor gonna tell me, brother, I thought you did this for the Lord. I said, no, he give me the ability to do it, but no, I do this for mortgage. Yeah, for my wife, Hal. All this old type of stuff. I ain't doing this here for the love. Come on, cuz. But the last barber, watch this, y'all. The last barber in there is a barber by the name of Anthony. We call him Ant. Now, I got to get a little background on Ant so you can understand what I'm getting ready to tell you. Ant, he has a love affair with the prison system. They break up, get back together, break up, get back together. Ant got 2 strikes on him. Aunt got tattoos everywhere. I'm talking about places you didn't even think the tattoo artist can put tattoos under his tongue, all under his fingernails. I mean, he got good tattoo artists. But I asked Aunt, I said, Aunt, why you don't go to church? Aunt say, Mark, I don't go to church because I don't see where I fit. Now, this one got me right here. Brother say he don't see where he fit. And I'm trying to understand, where did Aunt even get that from? Is people in church sending messages that people that's not in church don't fit? Because even when I don't fit, I know how to fit in. But just because you fit in don't mean you fit. Let me show you what I mean. Like y'all, I've been in church all my life, so I know how to usher. Like if they need me, if they say, hey, Mark, we need you to usher today, I know how to do it. I know how to go. Okay, I know how to do it, okay? But it's not my fit. And that thing just stuck with me, y'all, because when Aunt said he don't see where he fit, I'm trying to think, who don't fit love? Who don't fit forgiveness? Who don't fit grace? Who don't fit mercy? Who don't fit restoration? And so that stuck with me. And so, y'all, I had to pray to God. I did. I'm not a prayer warrior, but I pray every day, okay? I'm not a prayer warrior, all right? But I pray every day. Now, what that means is if you on your sick bed, don't call me. Don't call me because you ain't going to like how I pray. My prayers are short. Hit it to the Lord. He hit it right back to me. I don't know who started these marathon prayers. You know, the Bible said pray often. It never said pray long. Yeah, you ain't going to like how I pray because when I pray, I use regular words. Oh, this going to bless you if you let it. I use regular words. When I pray, I don't use a whole lot of prayer jargon, a lot of prayer vernacular, a lot of prayer colloquialisms. I read in the Bible, he my friend, so I talk to him like a friend. When I pray, I say stuff like, God, appreciate you. Look at some of y'all out there. You can say that? Yes. I mean, hey, God, good looking out on that check. I wasn't expecting that money. You know, just regular talk. Not only do I use regular words, but I also pray in my regular voice. That's the voice I was born with, my government voice. People who talk regular like me and then get up in front of people and pray in another voice, they scare me. You know, they're up here talking like this, then when it's time to pray, they, eternal God, our Father. I'd be like, who is this? I mean, God be like, who is this? And they wonder why their prayers don't get answered. That's because he don't know who praying. Yeah, be yourself. It's rare I close my eyes when I pray. Yeah, it is. I mean, what friend do you talk to with your eyes closed? So what y'all doing after this tonight? Okay, we're going to follow y'all over. I don't close my eyes. So anyway, back to the story. I asked God, I said, God, is there a church? Is there one church in the world where everybody fit at this location? Is it one church where no matter what walk of life, all the whosoever wills and the come as you are's, they all feel comfortable? Where I was born, he called me and said, say, Mark, I have sweet tickets to go see the Houston Texans. Sweet tickets to go see the Houston Texans. And I want you to come. I was like, is it free? He said, it's free ticket. Y'all not excited. So ticket is where you sit high and look low. A sweet ticket is where it's all you can eat, all you can drink, and all you can drink. Yeah, some of y'all know the difference. Yeah. A sweet ticket is sweet. It's sweet. And so I told him, I said, say, cuz, I appreciate the offer. I will be there. He told me, get there early. I said, for sure. I'm going to go to church, and then I'm coming. He said, no, get there early. I said, okay, I'm going to go to first service. Then I'm coming. He said, no. I said, big dog, the game don't start till noon. Why do I have to get there so early? He said, man, get there early because we tailgate. Jones Memorial. If you want to see what real, true, genuine fellowship looks like, I beseech thee, therefore, brethren, to attend a tail furniture, dinette set, den furniture, riding mechanical bulls, flat screen TVs, RVs. What I noticed, everybody out there was operating in their fit. Everybody out there was doing what they do well with no judgment, no criticism, and passing it out. Anybody that wanted, people that they didn't even know. What I love, wasn't nobody out there saying, that ain't how you roll egg rolls. We don't fry rice. Like, wasn't no hating going on or nothing. Over here, you had the Hispanic community, and they had they nachos and they tacos and they burritos and they fajitas and they chimichangas and they margaritas and they coronas. We were just passing it out to anybody that wanted it. I passed by, they was like, Marcos, you want one? I was like, no, I don't drink. But let me taste it. I mean, oh, taste and see. That's in the Bible. That's Bible. That's Bible. Over here, you had the white community, and they had their sandwiches and they cheese, and they was just wanted it. But then over here, you had my people, black people, fried chicken, fried fish, fried shrimp, pork, boudin, gumbo, jambalaya, Hennessy, Tanqueray, Cavassier, Jack Daniels, Ciroc, Bacardi, Israelites, everybody out there getting it in. It was lit. I looked at my watch. It was time for the game to start. I said, say, cuz y'all ready to go in the game? My boy look at me and say, shoot, we good out here. I said, what? He said, here go the tickets. If you want to go on, go. But we good out here. I said, let me get this straight. So we at the game, but we not going in the game. What I'm sharing with you on this fine evening is that the fellowship outside is so loving, it's so fitting, that folk don't even want to. It's a new generation out here. They don't care how sweet your church is. They just ain't coming in. So that's why you got to take all the good teachings and the good preachings you've learned on. It's a new day. Typically, when it's a bunch of people in here, they be clapping right now. They be clapping right now. They be clapping right now. This virtual a fool. You hear me? They in here looking like they watching me on TV. We got to get back. We got to get back. So what I be trying to do, man, I be this. Let me say this, because I ain't did this in a while. It's new churches out here now. Bottom line, it's new churches out here. We don't identify them as churches, but this. Okay? It's churches like Costco, Sam's, Walmart, Target, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A. These are churches. These are churches that no problem giving an offering to. They don't even think twice. They don't even care what the price on it. I want it. They get it. You go there, congregate. I go to Costco at least 3 times a week. I'm a member. And so when I walk in, you know, they just let me do me. Okay? They just let me handle my, ain't nobody telling me when I walk in, take your hat off. Pull up your pants. Tie your shoes. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of rules. I believe rules, they matter and all that. But sometimes we got to look at these rules, because these rules may be the reason why some of the folk not coming in. I was at a church one Sunday, one of them, doing praise and worship. The lights be low like a club, and they got a little smoke going and everything. And I was on the front row because I had to perform. And so I'm there, and I said, what's wrong? She said, a man in the back got a hat on. It was dope. I turned around. I'm looking for him. I'm what? It's smoke. I'm looking for the man. And I got to thinking, my God, sister, if this hat knocks you out of worship, is it really the hat? My grandfather heard me tell this joke, and he said, well, Mark, I think you wrong on that joke. You know, my grandfather 90. He don't care what he say to me. He said, I think you wrong about it because folks shouldn't wear no hat in church. I said, Papa, I respect all that, but I'm just saying it's just a new day. People wear their hats now. It's a part of their outfit. I know back in your day on the inside, I get all that, but now, you know, these youngsters, that's part of their fit. And so he was like, well, it ain't part of their fit when they go to court. When they go to court, you can't go in there with your hat on. I said, true, he's court. I said, Papa, I understand what you're saying, but the reason why you can't wear anything in there, and the reason why you shouldn't want to wear anything in there is because when you go to court, you're being judged. I hope that ain't what we doing. Yeah, so I try to tell him that, but he still don't understand. You know, he's 90. He gave me a scripture out of Leviticus. Oh, this is going to bless you. They got these samples. This is why I go to Costco. I'm a member, so I get to go there and I just get to sample everything with no pressure to buy it. I just sample it. No pressure. I just believe at church, you know, especially when people join. Man, I know my dad at church, as soon as he see a man join, he on him. Brother, I got a good place for you. You don't even know him, Daddy. He just joined. You don't even know the man yet. He already, boy, we got a good spot for you. We're going to put you in the parking lot. I can look at the man face. Man, I don't want to be in no parking lot. He almost cussed. I don't want to be in no parking lot. I work outside. I don't want to come to church and be outside. Man, I ain't lying, man. My dad would just put him back there. He'd just say, you know what? We need a good man like you in the sound booth. He ain't got no interest in sound or nothing. So he back there. Then my daddy, he'll get up there and mess over the man. Turn me up in the monitors. The man back there. My daddy be, hey, man, turn me up. He just push them all up. That's his last Sunday. Then they say he ain't committed. No, you ran him off because you ain't let him sample the ministries. I just think, man, if when the praise team and the choir sitting out there and you know the song, I think you should be able to just walk up here. Get right in. And they be like, who are you? I'm just sampling. I heard y'all real messy up here. I don't part of this yet. Let folks sample. Yeah. Let me take Walmart and Target. Let me put them together. Walmart and Target. Man, Walmart and Target, I love them because their whole mantra is like, whatever it is you're looking for, you don't have to run all over Houston to get. That's their thing. Do y'all know at Walmart, if they don't have what you're looking for, you can go tell the manager. And when you return the next time, they make it their business to have what you was looking for on them shelves. Do y'all know Walmart sell caskets? Yeah, you hear me? Walmart sell caskets. And the caskets are relatively cheap because they roll the prices back. Walmart, they doing their thing, but their whole mantra is what it's talking about in the Bible. They lie if all the churches was like that. Man, whatever you looking for, we got it in here. It's up in this piece. You need a job? Man, it's a bunch of people in here with jobs. We will find you a job. But that goes back to what my boy was saying about how church is routine. I'm paraphrasing. The book didn't say this. This is me. But I'm paraphrasing. The book said church folk are dumb. And it said, I can't find the word that I want to use that'll make y'all accept this, but dumb get attention though. See how you dumb? Who are you talking about? I'm at church every day. Because the book was saying how this is what church folk do. We go to church, park in the same parking spot, sit in the same seat, talk to the same people, and pray for something different. So today we gonna say all the health workers come over here, all the educators come over here, all the people in the medical field come over here, and all the people with no job come over here, and let's fellowship that way. Let me move. Starbucks. Y'all, tea, I don't eat the pastries. but I go to Starbucks. I go to rub shoulders and elbows with the movers and the shakers. I'm not big on social media and all that, really don't know how to do it. And so I try to go there, and the one that I go to, the person in there in charge, the manager never says to me, hey, you in the back, the one that ain't buying nothing. Because I'm not even buying that. I'm in there using their Wi-Fi. I'm in there killing them. And they never say, hey, you, get out of here. Because Starbucks has sense enough to know if I keep coming, they don't run me off. If I keep showing up and they don't run me away, eventually, one day I'm going to get in that line and say, yeah, let me get a latte, mocha, supercalifragilistic, expialidocious. You know, they know I'm going to get something at some point. Lastly, Chick-fil-A. Y'all, this chick on 518, I'm going to tell you, listen, I was coming home one day, passed it up, and it was kind of storming in Houston this particular day, and the Chick-fil-A line was wrapped all the way around the Home Depot. I'm talking about it just wrapped all the way around. The chicken ain't that good, okay? It's storming outside, okay? Chick-fil-A line's just long as I'll get out. And so when I get in line, as I'm approaching the order window, I see a little black girl outside with an umbrella and an iPad taking orders. I got mad. This is where my mind at. You know, she out here about to get pneumonia. Her edges all shriveling up. Why is she out here in this bad weather? I get to her. The little girl says to me, hi, welcome to Chick-fil-A. How may I serve? Welcome to Chick-fil-A. How may I serve you? I was like, well, shoot, let me get the nuggets, fries, buffalo sauce, lemonade. And if I got a little extra change, I might get a fruit cup or something, whatever. And so I get to the next one, get my food, drive off. I was mad. But then it dawned on me, why am I mad? That this girl got a good attitude in a storm. What do they teach at Chick-fil-A? Because I know at my church, I could tell when we in a storm. The gospel group Rude Boys said it's written all over your face. Yeah, you don't have to. Some folks don't even want to hear scripture when they going through. You've been in here all this time, supposed to be storm ready. And then as soon as a storm comes, man, don't talk to me. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Okay? And so we got to learn how to relax, man. I done got to the point till I realized my job is not to judge. My job is light. My job, I ain't here to judge. I ain't here to judge. Man, listen, that cross don't fit me. I can't judge nobody. That cross, I'm anemic. I can't even give blood. And so my job is to be light. My job is not to judge other people. Y'all, I remember at TSU, when I got there, the big thing was everybody, all my partners and my roommates and my suite mates, they smoked weed. Are y'all okay? Or y'all, do y'all think it's not happening? Or get tight, weed. I ain't gonna tell you to smell your neighbor's fingernails or nothing like that. You safe. But anyway, everybody in my suite smoked weed. Now, I'm a preacher's kid, so my father, when I was in high school, he would always tell me, hey, Mark, stay holy. That was his thing. Hey, Mark, stay holy. I was like, excuse me? Stay holy. He didn't tell me what it meant. He just said, stay holy. I'd be like, hey, man, I'm about to go to this party. Stay holy. I'd be like, at the party? Good luck. And but he would always say, stay holy, stay holy. So now I get to college, and when I get to college, y'all, and I'm talking about, I'm at TSU and honeys. I mean, it's 16 females to every one male. I'm like, God, this got to be heaven. I mean, this is what it is. I don't want to go. I don't even want to graduate. I want to stay here. This is life for me. And so watch this here. So my boys, because I didn't drink, because I did not smoke, what my guys, they made me the designated driver. That's what they made me, the designated driver. I ain't drink, I ain't smoke, so they made me the designated driver. Now, I don't know what it is they saw in me outside of not drinking and smoking, but whatever they saw, they felt comfortable putting their lives in my hand too. I'm driving. I mean, so I'm nowhere near better. And just because I was a designated driver didn't mean that these boys did not ridicule me, did not give peer pressure towards me. Because they would always be in there, scared. Hit that, that boy daddy'll kill him. He a little usher boy, he ain't gonna do it. And so I remember that peer pressure was getting to me. It was getting to me. And I was in, I remember that morning, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm smoking today. I said, yeah, I'm smoking today. Yeah, today my day. I prayed about it and everything. I said, today I am smoking. Yeah, Bible say pray about everything. What? Do y'all read? And so watch this here. I get out of class, go kick it on the yard for a little bit. Boom, we get back to the dorm. And when we get there, it was just like clockwork. Back in the day, we had this gaming device called Sega Genesis, where we would play Madden all the time. And all my boys was in the room. And just like clockwork, they fired that thing up. My roommate, Mooch, fired it up. Mooch hit it. Passed it to my boy, Keelan. Keelan, he like a weedologist. It's almost like he majored in, like, you know, because he had a certain style he would do. You know how he would open it and do the thing and roll it and fire the thing up. I ain't taking some of y'all back to the story. And then, you know, he was smoking. He would gargle the smoke. And then he'd blow out O's and crosses. And I'd be like, that's what I want to do. And then Keelan, boom, he passed it to Cliff. Cliff get it. When Cliff get it, he already coughing. He ain't even hit it yet. Cliff passed it to me. I would typically just pass it to Smither over here because I'm playing Sega. But today, my day. So when I get that thing, and right before I put it to my mouth, my roommate Moose said, "Hey, what you doing? You real stupid right now. Why you trying to do what we do? Don't do us, do you. And pass the blunt." And when I realized, y'all, what holy meant. Yeah, holy didn't mean being separate. Holy mean being set apart. A lot of times when folk get in church, change their life, first thing they want to do is separate from the people they used to run with. But them same people, they need you to still be with them, but different. And that's when the light is. It ain't being the judge. It's just showing it's another way. It's just another way to do stuff. Thank you for the clap. And it's a clap break. I want to end. I think I'm coming to a close. I believe I'm coming to a close. I believe I'm coming to a close. Yeah, I believe that now. You ain't got to worry about me. I'm coming to a close. But I want to end with this story, another story about being the light. Because, see, I'm one of the Christians who's still in the streets. Now, that's not a brag. I'm saying ear to the street. Like, I know stuff known. I still got partners and family members that still, so I need to know what's going on. It's not for everybody. Now, this job that I do, not for everybody. Lord said, who can we send that's saved to still be in the streets? I said, God, send me. I'll go. Okay, I'm just saying, I answered the call. I'll do it. You ain't got to see no pastor, send me. And so I want to end with this. Y'all, when I was when I graduated from TSU, I'm still talking about being a light. TSU, I had my first good job was a job at Black Entertainment Television, BET in Washington. Me and my boys, we had a group in college. It was 7 of us, and I think 6 of us was working up there at some point. And so BT and I was at BT and I'm going to church. I was still going to church, 'cause I'm a church boy. I got to go. And so every Tuesday though, my coworkers at BT, they would invite me to go eat lunch at this strip club. I mean, come on, church, come on, come on. You can't ask for the whosoever wills and then think they ain't been in no strip club. I mean, they've been there. And so they would always invite me to the strip club. And I would say, no, bro, because it's not my thing. That's not me. I was like, I'm good. And they was like, man, come on, man, come through. I was like, nah, I'm good. Now, I would invite them where I really want to. I mean, it didn't make sense to me, right? So finally, one day, I just got tired of them asking me to go. I said, I'm going, right? So I go to the strip club to eat lunch with my coworkers. And I'm not going to lie. Best chicken wings I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know what type of seasoning they put on these wings. I don't know if it's ginger, if it's cinnamon. I mean, whatever they putting on these wings, these things good. You hear me? So I'm eating my food. I get through eating. And while I'm sitting there, one of the workers, and she says, this ain't you, huh? I was like, excuse me? She was like, being in here. This ain't you. I was like, nah. She's like, I could tell. You look awkward in here. She said, it's just something different about you. Why are you here? I said, workers, they've been telling me to come eat lunch here, bragging about the food, and the wings are phenomenal. But yeah, that's why I'm here. She's like, yeah, I could just tell this ain't you. This ain't your stick. She was like, so you want to dance? I said, no, I'm good. I just came to eat the food. She said, well, your coworkers already paid for you to have a dance. I said, well, you got to work. I mean, Bible say you don't work, you don't eat. And I'm not here to stop nobody from eating, okay? But the point is, she saw I was dead. And when you got that light in you, you can't front it, bro. You just can't front it. You go ask my partner, they'll tell you, man, I got to college. I couldn't act like I was something I wasn't. It just wasn't me. One better you start doing. Amen? Look here, Jones Memorial. That's my time. I appreciate the opportunity to entertain you.